Yeah, guys, I'm Jinx, and welcome back to the Pillars of the Earth. Next chapter. Chapter 19.
And so, after 17 years, I finally returned to the place I'd once called home.
It's been 17 years. Chapter 19. Return to Earl's Castle.
Because I had failed to gain support from the people of Shiring, my only hope now was a deal with William Hamley's mother, Regan. A woman whose possible support was only guaranteed by rumor.
We failed to get the support of the people of Shiring. Is that something I could have done differently? Earl's Castle. Let's see. Earl's Castle, 1154. Originally, the father of Earl Bartholomew ordered to build a castle a few miles outside the market town of Shiring, which was meant to serve as the seat of the town's earl. That area, including a small village, the surroundings and the building itself is now known as Earl's Castle. The castle had mainly served as living quarters for the Earl's family, but its defenses have rarely been used. After Earl's Castle had been violently seized by the Hamleys, all other inhabitants were driven from the estate. Nowadays, Earl's Castle is a name to be feared. Ever since the Cathedral of Shiring was finished, William Hamley has become more disgruntled. Some believe he lost his faith and only lives to satisfy his own greed and hunger by stealing from starving peasants.
Get in line and stay in line. You'll all get your chance to pay your dues to Lord Hamley, you hear? So no pushing.
Why does
I guess he
Lord
was a
Hamley
thief.
need all that food? He's got more than enough.
Shut it, woman. Smear your face with dung and lower your head is the only way you get out of here alive. It's no coincidence that Hamley always asks for women to bring the tributes.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, you're fucking right. Ugh. It's no coincidence that he asks for women to bring the
Patience,
tribute.
patience. Everyone will get a chance to pay their dues to Lord Hamley.
Yeah, we know, Crone. She refused to enter the castle until I was inside. Maybe she
I'm
was
just a
waiting for a
shepherd's
young
daughter.
face
I have no
to shield
business
her.
here.
Shut up!
Bloody beggars.
Yeah, she wanted a young face to shield. Whoa. What's happening?
I want to go home.
Oi, you there. Yes, I meant you. That's a pretty face you got there.
Motherfucker.
You're coming with me.
Motherfucker.
What? Leave her! Take me instead!
Yeah.
Well, whatever. You'll walk to the other side of the yard and talk to Walter. He'll get you settled. And don't you dare stray from the path.
Alright. Good thinking, Elena. Jesus. Waiting queue. Shouldn't go back there. They might still recognize me. Yeah. I mean, the fact that you got this far, actually. But I guess it has been 17 years. Knights. They look familiar. Well, if that's the case, we shouldn't steer too close to them. Gallows, horrendous. I don't want to look closely. They will pay for this. Sure. They'll pay.
Are you done yet?
Almost. Let me just see if I took enough.
Where's Elizabeth? Oh. Look at this. Pigs, they eat what is fed to them. I can barely look. They're just feeding the pigs a corpse. Elizabeth, there she is. Even more tired than last time. Yeah. You, oh, that motherfucker. Should keep my distance, he might recognize me. Yeah. From him, definitely. Walk up to the wall. Right, that's what we have to do. We saw Walter was on the wall. Let's talk to Elizabeth, though, if we can.
What are you doing here? You need to leave. Don't come any closer. William has me watched.
What's taking so long?
I forgot the pork. I'll be out shortly. Wait a moment, then follow me.
Good plan.
We don't have much time. Hugh will look for me any moment now. So why did you come?
I'm waiting.
We don't have much time.
King Stephen has declared a truce with Empress Maud. William's tyranny is over. This land might finally see peace again. There's also another reason why I came. To talk to Regan Hamley and to get you far away from here until things are settled.
What will become of me then?
Yeah, that's up to you.
That's up to you.
You're welcome to stay, though.
I
with us.
fought to become a wool merchant. You could too.
I don't think I can be like you.
What's holding you back?
I want to help you. I really do. But I don't know how. I feel so useless.
That's a shitty option. That is a shitty option, but so is this.
Can you take me to Lady Hamley?
I wouldn't know how. Hugh Axe is watching me. He would never let you through. Only Walter and I are allowed inside the keep. Why don't you ask him? Walter.
Yeah, that's gonna that.
Walter? William's dog?
Don't call him that. He's not as bad as people say he is. William won't allow me to talk to him anymore. Now Lady Regan is all I have left.
It's a shitty option. I don't want to say that. Imagine she took off literally running.
I will talk to Walter then.
I guess.
Hurry up in there.
I mean,
Or do you want me to come in and pull
it's
you
the only
out?
thing we could do anyway, so.
I need to go.
Elizabeth seems to trust Walter. Was I wrong about... I don't think you were wrong. I don't think you were right either. I wonder if we can just walk past him. Apparently so. I think... Let's just... William's first henchman and instructor. He too has grown old. Okay. Threaten Walter. No. Say nothing and leave. Take me to Lady Hamley. Elizabeth told me you would help. I don't necessarily want to drag her into this. So maybe we'll... I don't know.
I need to talk to the Lady Hamley. I want you to take me to her.
You've got guts, I'll give you that. But why should I listen to you?
Oi, Walter! What's with the girl?
Tell your guard to stand down.
Have a heart.
Have a heart.
So you want me to help? And you give me orders on how to handle my men? Don't make me laugh. Hugh!
What?
If you help me, I will make sure that Lady Elizabeth is safe. You do care for her, don't you?
I don't believe you.
What?
But it's not up to me to judge these things. I'll take you to Lady Hamley. She'll decide.
Alright. That's about as good as that could have gone.
My lady?
Elizabeth, could you get me some water, dear?
Yes, my lady. But first, I need you to wake up, my lady. There is someone who wants to see you. It's the Lady Aliena.
The
Whoa.
Lady Aliena.
Whoa.
When did that bitch become nobility again?
I'm certain you've heard about the treaty the king made with Duke Henry at Wallingford Castle.
I have. I have also heard that it's a muddled mess.
It is a complicated deal indeed, but one that will end the war. And one that makes my family the rightful owners of this earldom once more.
Only by word. There's no one who would come to enforce this, not even the king.
That's a dumb idea.
Don't you see what your son is doing to the land? Soon there won't be an earldom left to rule for anyone.
That's a lie.
Oh, come on.
My William is a better earl than your father ever was. To think that I once wanted to marry my good William into a family like yours. Not a day goes by when I am not glad that God saved us from that horrible fate.
Please, my lady. You need to hear her out.
Oh, my dear Elizabeth, don't you see what she is trying to do to us?
If you don't listen, things will get worse for everyone. People are starving because of your son. They will rise up and come for you. They're already attacking Kingsbridge. It's only a matter of time till they come here.
My lady. The Lady Aliena came here to make things better.
She has only ever made things worse. She mocked my son for wanting to marry her.
She had every right to deny him.
What? How can you say that? He is your husband. He's good to you.
If it wasn't for Walter, I'm sure William would have killed me
Hear those
already.
footsteps? Yep.
What's going on here? What's that bitch doing here?
She's trying to bargain.
She's trying to take everything.
Is she?
Oh,
Is she
fuck.
now?
Leave it.
Shut up, old man.
I will fucking defend myself.
Cut that whore up, Walter!
No. You brought this on yourself.
You bloody traitor! Someone get up here! Men! You will pay. You will all pay for this.
Damn. Do you really think it's a surprise that nobody helped him? There he is again. The devil in the flames.
Is he dead?
He is. William Hamley is dead.
What now?
Now, we tell his men.
William Hamley is dead. Who would have thought?
Drop your weapons immediately!
Oh, Richard's here.
Behold the banner of the new Earl of Shiring!
Huh.
Everyone, listen! Lord Hamley is dead! The castle now belongs to the former Earl's family again.
What?
You're shitting us!
It was the King's wish.
Who killed him?
He died because he refused to hand over Earl's Castle peacefully. It's time that he is succeeded by a just and true leader.
He knew that the king was about to take the earldom away from him. To avoid punishment, he took his own life. My name is Lady Aliena of Shiring. I'm the daughter of Bartholomew, the former Earl of these lands. I've been tasked to end the tyranny of William Hamley and restore order to Shiring.
Our occupation of Shiring has been made unlawful. Every attack on us is sanctioned by the King of the English.
So what will happen to us then?
I shall tell the king that William Hamley forced you to do his bidding.
You will help the people
That
of
every
Shiring.
atrocity done to the people of Shiring was his doing and his alone. That is my final word.
You will get your chance for redemption by helping the people of Shiring recover from your own cruelty, and by rebuilding their homes and tending to their fields.
Ali, I know that you're a much better leader than I. Without you, we would never have come this far. You never hesitated with swearing and fulfilling the oath to father. In the end, I will be the Earl in name only, but you shall be the true ruler of Shiring.
Don't say that. We'll do it together.
Let's discuss this later. I owe you a lot, Ali. The tyranny of William Hamley is over! The Earldom of Shiring belongs to its rightful heir.
Alright. Reinstatement of Richard of Shiring. Hell yes. Okay. The way I understood it, I don't know if this would have happened immediately or still after King Stephen's death, but hey, it's cool. Reinstatement of Richard of Shiring. King Henry II, by the council of all his barons and for the fulfillment of the Treaty of Wallingford, has decreed that Shiring and each township shall return to the owners from before the former Lord King Stephen's times. Within the term fixed for its sovereignty, those to be in succession by blood of former Earl Bartholomew of Shiring shall claim the title. Richard of Shiring, therefore, is to be announced Earl in an official ordeal of inauguration. Hell yes. Alright.
Send a
Who'd have
messenger
thought?
to Kingsbridge to let Prior Philip know that Shiring is finally free.
We fucking did.
What is it? Why are they laughing?
I mean, they're pieces
You
of
can
shit.
send a messenger if you want. But there won't be much of a prior left when he arrives.
Ali,
What?
what's going on?
Don't give me that fucking victorious music. Motherfucker. Wait. Who? Okay. There won't be much of a... Who's attacking Kingsbridge? Who could it be? It's not William. He's dead. All his men are right here. All his men are in Earl's Castle. Who's attacking? Who'd have motive? Waleran? But he mostly acted through William, mostly. Or Bishop Henry. Shit. Chapter 19, The Return to Earl's Castle. What you did. You snuck into Earl's Castle with no one to support you. Okay. That sounds bad, but you didn't confront your father's former knights. Oh, the ones that seemed familiar. I'm sorry, I just thought, God damn it, I kind of feel like I'm, like, especially in this episode and the last one, I'm kind of missing a couple things. I don't know. I thought it would be best to walk around them. Elizabeth did not leave Earl's Castle and stayed with you at the end, to the end. She did. Again, I didn't think leaving Earl's Castle would be an actual good option. Like, I thought, like, if she actually tried to run out, like, obviously somebody would stop her. You ordered William's men to help rebuild Shiring. Yeah, I'm wondering if that was a good choice. You and Richard will rule Shiring side by side, of course. Of course. Chapter 20. Should be.
The Pope believes we should either burn him or make him Bishop of Kingsbridge.
Of course they're working together.
I have already taken matters into my own hands. My men arrested him while Kingsbridge was left unguarded.
Motherfucker.
While his friends took Earl's Castle.
Yes.
At least in his death, William Hamley was of use to you.
Don't be like that. Fucking, like, typical evil supervillain type shit. What? The end. Shiring, the day of the trial.
Look at all these people. It seems like they're enjoying themselves.
They never change. You drooling dogs should be ashamed!
Shut up, you old hag!
Ellen?
I'm not feeling well.
Of course she is.
I'll take care of you. You two go ahead. Hurry up!
Is your mother ill?
It's not that. This is where they hanged my father.
Okay, I need to fucking bring my A game on this one. I will
The trial
not.
begins. The judges. Brother of Stephen, King of the English. The Right Reverend Bishop Henry of Winchester. Her Highness, the Countess Lady Aliena of Shiring. Presiding over the trial, the Right Reverend Bishop of Shiring and Kingsbridge.
Motherfucker.
Waleran Bygod.
I will not allow Philip to die.
Please. The church is not without fault. We have gathered here today before the eyes of God to accuse one of our own. He wrote in his book that the church and the papacy are not necessary as intercessors between God and man. That God is in man, that all men are equal, and that each sinner is as close to our Lord as the Pope himself. Now, we ask God for his judgment. For his is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. Not ours, and not yours. You stand accused of heresy. Philip of Gwynedd, how do you plead? Answer!
Prior, respond to Bishop Waleran.
I am not guilty.
Because I
Your
don't see it as
teachings
heresy.
speak another language. Guilty, I say.
I am deeply saddened. It may come as a surprise to you, but we had hoped to make you Bishop of Kingsbridge. Why has it come to this, Philip?
In part, I am to blame. I supported Philip in his early years. I demand that Philip be removed from his position of prior immediately.
No!
And that he remain in captivity until such time that Shiring and all of England have healed from the poisonous words he has dispersed.
The fuck?
No!
What? Yes.
Of course.
You are accusing Philip because he has defied you.
I made him prior, and grateful he was not. But no, I accuse him because his teachings are false. And I intend to prove that Philip's decisions have been more than misguided in the past. Call in Remigius.
You're just
prior
throwing
of
every
Shiring.
fuck up in my face now.
Father Remigius.
This is gonna be difficult, isn't it?
My bishop.
Tell the court, Remigius, what you have told me.
For many years, I served as sub-prior of Kingsbridge. First for Prior James, then for the
Shit.
accused.
The weeping
What was
Madonna.
your first impression of him?
I was offended by his bluntness and accusations during the chapter discussions.
What else?
Prior Philip did not hesitate to give refuge to the people fleeing Earl's Castle in the winter that our king died.
Is that not a good deed? A true Christian act?
You do not know him as well as you think you do, Lady Aliena. Today, that will change.
Then, on the day of our first Fleece Fair, we were attacked.
I heard. It was terrible.
I tried to soothe the woman's pain by reading the scripture to her. Our master builder's wife tried to put a spell on her with poisonous herbs.
Fuck a cock.
And Philip intervened.
Yes. He pushed me aside and gave the woman poison.
Poison, huh?
It is worse than I thought.
It was no poison.
And then there was the day the Virgin Mary's statue arrived in Kingsbridge. I did not believe it was a miracle.
Yeah, suddenly everybody's angry at him.
Clearly, it is a miracle. I hear of many who were healed in Kingsbridge.
Yes! Amen! Oh, Mary, bless us all!
Well, I soon realized it was a true miracle, but Philip did not.
Really?
He was only after the money people donated at the Virgin Shrine.
Really?
That is why I left.
He had to! Amen.
I believe there is one more thing you have not told us about. Something very important.
Yes. Philip has fathered a child.
Unbelievable!
Okay.
A son. And he raised him in the priory.
He is guilty!
Jonathan of Kingsbridge, step forward.
This is preposterous.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is this true? Are you Philip's son? Answer the question, Jonathan of Kingsbridge.
I have no father.
Everyone has a father.
That may be. But if Philip was my father, he would have told me.
How do you know he did not lie to you?
Speak.
Ah, no, fuck,
Philip
actually.
would never lie. He told me that I was found in the woods.
Yeah, that's true, though.
Woods. Is this true, Philip? Or are you lying? Well, you told the story so many times.
He was abandoned in the woods. My brother found him.
So ultimately, both choices are the
Your
same.
brother? The brother whose master you betrayed?
What are you talking about?
Philip tried to involve me in a conspiracy against his brother's master, Earl Robert of Gloucester. And his ally, Earl Bartholomew, your father, Lady Aliena. Philip took in all those refugees years ago because he was to blame for their fate, as he was for yours when you lost your father and your earldom. That, Lady Aliena, is the man you are trying to protect. Well?
I know that he is a troubled man. We've all had to make hard decisions. Decisions that seemed right at the time, when indeed they were terrible mistakes. I am thankful that I was forgiven when I made a mistake. Now I forgive him. Let us now return to the problem at hand. There is a man who witnessed how Jonathan was found in the forest. A man who can shed light on who Jonathan's father really is.
And who is that?
Jack.
My husband.
Step forward. What is your name?
He is the master builder of Kingsbridge.
Have you lost your courage?
No, I have not. You know well why it would be hard for me to face you. They call me Jack, after my father. My name is Jack Builder.
Yes, we have met before.
How old were you when you allegedly saw Jonathan as a child in the woods?
12. But I know what I saw. Philip told the truth.
You were a child. And what were you doing there, in the woods?
I was living in the forest, with my mother.
They were outlaws.
Prior Remigius is the most trustworthy witness we've seen today, and his statement was quite damning to Philip.
Half of what he said
The
was
distant
lies.
memories of an outlawed child cannot convince me otherwise.
He fathered a child!
Let him go!
He would never do that!
And
Interesting.
yet,
Someone with us.
Lady Aliena is right. We do not know enough to judge him as harshly as you proposed, Bishop Waleran.
You are right, Bishop Henry. As I said, it is not up to us to judge this man. Philip of Gwynedd has pleaded innocent, but how innocent is he? We ask God for his judgment.
How do you expect him to answer?
As Bishop of Kingsbridge and Shiring, I demand an ordeal by fire.
Excuse me.
This is madness!
Philip of Gwynedd will be tried and judged at the stake. If he is innocent, God will save him from the flames. If he is not, then he will burn as the heretic and sinner God has declared him to be.
No!
Tell them.
Waleran, by God! Not this time.
It's her.
I saw the child and Francis. I was there. Philip is not the child's father. He is a fool, but he is a good man.
Then who is the father?
It is me.
They are all in this together. This woman is a witch and an outlaw, living in sin with a thief. He was hanged in Shiring 30 years ago.
He was not a thief. He was a good man. You've murdered him, Waileran by God.
What is this nonsense?
He was a thief. He stole a golden chalice and melted it down and sold it.
What chalice?
The chalice of the Eucharist. He stole it from the Cathedral of Kingsbridge.
Are you sure about
Sacrilege.
Yes, Prior James of Kingsbridge caught him red-handed.
Oh. Yeah.
Is that the chalice? You said it was melted down and sold.
Fall not for their lies. That could be any chalice. This does not prove a thing.
Where did you find this chalice?
In a secret chamber. We believe Prior James hid it because he felt guilty for falsely accusing Jack's father.
What proof do you have?
He told me. The night the cathedral burned down, I was there, I saw him.
Prior James died weeks before that.
No, he did not.
Bishop Henry, he speaks the truth.
Order! I will give you until sunset to produce a witness who can prove your accusations against Bishop Waileran. Not just this chalice. If you fail to do this, I will make sure you are tried for defamation. Philip of Gwynedd, you will stay under arrest. The trial recommences at sunset.
There are no witnesses.
We need a witness.
What are you doing there?
I've seen you draw up plans for a cathedral. Maybe we can do something similar to find our witness. Let's see. Your father.
He looks just like you.
My grandmother said he did.
And Bishop Waileran. What are the connections? Maybe, by exploring them, we can find a witness.
Good idea.
You're right. Okay. 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 I need to call on every fucking single thing we ever experienced in this game now. Because we need to do this shit right. Oh boy. Okay. That's gonna be it for this episode. It is. I'd like to make it one whole episode, but that's gonna be way too long, I think. Because I think this is gonna go on for a while. And it's chapter 6 of 7, so never mind, it's not the ending anyway. Yeah, of course. It's each book. There are 3 books, each has 7 chapters, so chapter 21 is gonna be the last. So that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I will channel my inner fucking Sherlock Holmes and we will figure this shit out next time. I will not allow Philip to die. I will not. Auf Wiedersehen.